Pisces, you are, first and foremost, you must become the best version of yourself in all relationships. You must become the best version of yourself in all relationships, okay? The best version of yourself. That means you play it by the relationship, you play it by the moment. If you become the best version of yourself in all relationships, then you will stand in your world power, your role in the world with Pluto 29 Capricorn. If you do not become your best in all your relationships, you will not stand in your power. People will see you as a threat, and they will lock you out of certain situations. Now, there's no way we're going to graduate the age of Pisces without the Pisces. We can't figure out the Christ consciousness message. We can't incorporate consciousness of Christ into our life. If you, Pisces, are representative and holders of Christ consciousness, constantly fumbling the ball in your relationships to the rest of people, you've got to master this, and you've got to master it now, okay? You're out of time. Now, the sun in Libra means that, where I actually said this before wrongly on the client, is that you have to become fair in your boundaries with others. And I put this on Cancers, but I meant emotion. That means that you have to, actually, I think with Pisces, I gotta be honest, I don't think you consider others in most of your boundaries with yourself. I think that you're only considering yourself. And I think that's because you already overgave. And so by the time you're drawing the line, you're like pulling back to compensate. So you're like that fish, you flip back and forth, like super, super selfish, and then, or selfless, give, and then you go flip to selfish and shut everybody out or shut parts of yourself out. So you must be, with every decision and boundary with yourself, you must be at peace and you must be in harmony. So if you say to yourself, I'm only going to drink on Fridays instead of 5 days a week. Okay. Are you at peace with yourself? Does that feel equal with you? Then we go, but shouldn't it be 1 day a week or none at all? No, it's your reality. It's whatever you want. It doesn't matter. There's no rules of mankind that apply to anybody, really. It's between you and God. So if you think that a balanced life for you is drinking every night of the week before bed, and you feel at peace with that, that's what it is. Now, I don't think it'll stay that way. I think it'll modify over time. I think a lot of it's that you're fighting for the control or the right within yourself. I think a lot of Pisces gave their power up in past lives to religions and things like that. And so you're actually literally trying to claim your power back from yourself. You let the priest, you let the priestess, you let the other people take advantage of you. And that's because you didn't have a solid boundary with yourself, because you didn't know where the line was fair with yourself, or the fair line with yourself went against what society was saying. The point is that when you find an equanimity with yourself, or you're balanced with yourself, okay, then you can earn the money you deserve. So what the astrology says is Pisces, unequal, unbalanced boundaries with themselves leads to poverty, leads to debt, leads to inability to manifest. You can't confidently say, I am, let's manifest it, when you can't say the I am very strong, because the I is really in this sort of paradox of not really being solid with the boundary with yourself. So in other words, when Pisces draw a strong boundary with themselves, they will actually have money and capital power in the world. A strong boundary is not what appeases the world. It's not what appeases you. It's the boundary that is fair and equitable to you, period, with you. So when you're fair with you and your lines with you, you can manifest. When you're unfair with yourself and your lines with yourself, you will not manifest.
It's serious.